Hello everyone, and welcome once again to Kidnapped by Wizards, the only podcast on the internet featuring three people who have been taken against their will by magical folk, which is another way of saying kidnapped by wizards with different words. I am your host, as ever, The Beef, that's my name, and I am joined by the two reprobate brothers of the Edgerton family, sadly still no sign of Taryn yet. We're joined by Ryan.
Hello.
And we're joined by Stu.
Hello.
Don't do impressions of the wizard, Stu. You'll learn. How are we doing? We all right?
Yeah, not bad.
What have we been up to this lovely past week?
Went to watch Multiverse of Madness.
Oh, the wizards let you out?
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a cinema
I
here.
streamed it in.
I was going to say, where's there a cinema in the wizard verse? I've
Well,
not seen one.
Say it's a cinema, it's just a toilet.
Oh, I've seen a drive-through near the semi-corral. Could it be one of them? Like an old 50s American drive-through?
Yeah.
Where there's all people dressed like greasers just making out in the cars.
Yeah, and I have those weird, like, hot rod type
And
cars.
they've got like boots and turned up
Super turned up jeans.
jeans, yeah.
And they've got those
leather
cars
jackets
with like fins on the back that are really long.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well, cars have got flames on the side and stuff.
that's right, yeah, and they all say things like, "Hey, Roops!" Use flick knives or something, like West Side Story. Anyway, in case you're wondering where we're recording from, and you probably are, because every time you listen to a podcast, you think, where they're recording from? Well, let me tell you, we're recording from the Wizard Tower, which is a tall, cylindrical tower, which is slightly curved to a bulbous tip.
Yeah, so you could say it's a long shaft.
A long shaft made of...
when you like quick glance at it, it kind of looks like a lighthouse. But then when you focus a bit more, the top's like wrong. It's all bulbous.
It's more shaped like a mushroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a bit more curved.
It's got a bit
And
more
it's
of an
slightly
overhang.
curved. Yeah.
Imagine the Leaning Tower of Pisa with a big mushroom on top.
Yeah,
And
but
you
the
know,
overhang-
Yeah, but that's
Goes round
straight.
the road.
It's like the actual tower is built with a curve in it.
No, true.
Yeah, there's got a bit of an overhang, but only on like three sides, and the inside the overhang sort of goes up into a point.
Yeah, it's an interesting setup.
Yeah.
There's also two cylindrical offices at the base. So this is, of course, the centre of the Wizardverse, the pocket universe where we are held captive. That has its own industrial estate, and for some reason is near Knutsford in northwest England. But otherwise, it's completely unconnected for the rest of the world. No one knows why or how, but there you go. So yeah, welcome to Kidnapped by Wizards, where we've got many things to discuss. We're going to be angry and moany about a lot of things, but we might like things as well. Mainly, Stu complains about stuff, and me and Ryan have other things to say. It's kind of the dynamic now, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like it. So,
I've got something for you.
Oh, go on.
No. So, bringing in the shopping in one trip is the most effort you can put into being lazy.
This is true. It's like you have to over-encumber yourself like Skyrim. And
Yeah, when
waddle
you've got-
slowly towards your front door.
You've not been like told like Mrs. like just get the rest of it, and he's like, no, I'm doing this in one fucking trip.
I can do it in one! And you've got like 5 bags in one hand, 5 in the other, and you're like trying to balance
Yeah, just
them
slowly
on your-
grotting your fucking fingers.
Yeah.
With the
You've got
carry bags.
two on your elbow joints, and you're like...
All you're doing is just alternating which weight is on each foot,
Yeah,
just so you can
exactly.
shimmy forward.
It just says you are over encumbered at the top of your vision. It's just slowly
Just
waddle around.
bloody fingers.
Yeah, one of your fingers drops off. Like, I'll get it in a minute. And you always drop something as you're walking in. So like a bottle of fucking lemonade will fall. Like, for fuck's sake, there goes the lemonade. You have to open that in the fucking shelter now to make sure nobody dies. Like, for fuck's sake. Yeah, this is very much sort of being an adult problem. If any of our listeners are young, and there are young people that listen to this podcast, can you believe that?
No.
Well, you should do, because we're trenders. We are influencers. When you go out onto the internet.
Trenders.
Trenders.
Like the Trender Man.
Imagine the Trender Man.
You never seen the Trender Man? He hangs around in like Burtons and stuff and just stands in suits.
I don't think Burton's just left the trendy market for a while, have they?
No, but the Trender Man works in there.
It works in quite a lot.
Yeah. Just like, he looks like a mannequin with like no face.
Yeah,
It's like a white mannequin with a suit on and he just stands there.
the Trender Man.
But you never know which one it's going to be.
Yeah, it's like, can I speak to the Trender Man, please? Why are you talking to a mannequin? He's over there. Oh,
You don't have to speak to the Trender Man. The Trender Man talks to you.
Yeah.
I kind of feel there's already an established story for the Trender Man, and I'm coming into this late. This is exciting.
I thought you knew about the Trender Man.
Tell me more about the Trender Man.
I thought you knew the Trender
No,
Man.
tell me about the Trender Man.
Well, he just looks like the Slender Man, but he's just offers you fashion advice.
He's just trendy.
Yeah.
If you look at
You
it,
haven't seen a mannequin.
It's the trendy version of the Slender Man.
You never seen the mannequins that look like the Slender Man?
Yeah. So
that's a Trender Man.
So that's the Trender Man.
Well, not all of them. Well, one of them's a Trender Man.
That's fucking magnificent. I've learned a new thing here. We don't bring it in the shopping, weren't we? We're a bit sideways there.
Yeah, because you said we were trenders.
Oh yeah, we are. We're hot trenders, but not the Trender Man. We go on the internet. We're all like, yo, what's up? It's your dog Stu. It's your boy Stu. Today we're gonna
say let's go every 5 seconds.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna go ahead and
I fucking hate that.
Fancy flick knives.
So we're just gonna go ahead and fucking turn this video off.
And they always talk a bit too close to the mic, like, today I'm gonna go ahead and do this. It's like, fucking step back from the mic a bit. Stop chewing the end of the fucking thing. And this is coming from me, who routinely used to get way too close to the mic, but...
I still hate those unboxing videos where someone's got a really unnecessary fucking knife.
I don't get it. I don't get any of the unboxing stuff. I saw one the other day where it's just some couple that get pallets. And every time...
Of what?
Like excess stock or damaged stock, and they sell it on. And there's a whole industry on YouTube of this shit.
Oh, I think I've seen that where they buy like lost mail and stuff.
Yeah, I just got this pallet from Target. I'm going to see what's in there. Let's hope there's some PS5s. That's all I said every single time. Let's hope there's some PS5s. And then I open it, it's like, oh, we've got some sunglasses. They'll probably sell for like $5. It's like, who gives a fuck? Oh my god, this is boring.
Shut the fuck up.
It's like, I saw a truck drive off with a pallet strapped to the roof. That's really unsafe. It's like, it's probably the most interesting thing that's fucking happened. You should have put him on. Some fucking redneck in a giant Dodge Ram Charger driving off with 50 pallets strapped up. It couldn't be 7. No, Remington Crowman's very sensible. He follows the rules.
You would have used a semi as well.
A semi or a horse. That's the only two things he drives. Anything else is considered beneath him. And he's like an American in the 80s. He hates Japanese cars.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't put those Japanese cars near me. They're swamping the market. Well, it's not they swamped the market years ago. There's Japanese cars everywhere. But
nice and reliable, that's why.
Well, yeah, exactly. Lovely cars. Lovely. Japan, if you're listening.
Honda.
Can we get a whole country to sponsor our podcast?
Or just Honda, Nissan.
Konnichiwa, Japan, if you're listening, hit us up.
I'd even accept a sponsorship from that Sangyong car maker.
No,
Ryan!
Oh, bloody hell,
Sangyong, if you're listening, thanks for the thought, but we've only got a sponsor.
Yeah, sorry, South Korea car manufacturers.
I think Sangyong's China, isn't it?
Yeah, but we don't want Kia or Daihatsu get any
Daihatsu! Yeah, SoCo have got... I call them SoCo now to be cool. SoCo have got Hyundai and Kia, haven't they? Was there something on the roof of the recording studio?
Something in the rafters.
Oh, it's probably one of those gargoyles.
There's a loft.
Yeah, it's one of these gargoyles that started flooding about everywhere.
Well, it could have been one of the wizards running around in mouse form.
Oh, better not.
Have you seen those little dirty little fucking gargoyles?
Spunky gargoyles.
Yeah, I was going to say they spit on you, but I don't think it's spit.
No, I've seen what they do, Stu. Do not go underneath them. I've started taking an umbrella out with it. They're like the seagulls on Land No Pier, except a lot worse. Turn around there. They're fucking awful.
How do they fly with those things?
Well, say the wings are doing all the flapping. They've got one hand sort of...
and the hands are doing the flapping.
They've got one hand sort of teasing the...
Wings for the flapping, hands for the flapping.
Well, they've got one hand sort of teasing the scratoon.
How many hands have they
the
got?
stones.
And the other hand's just... Well, they've got wings and hands.
Oh, right.
You've never seen the Disney programme, Gargoyles?
Yeah.
That told you everything you needed to know about gargoyles, Stu. It's a documentary.
I was thinking like a weird wyvern.
What if one was trying to like finish off before turning back to stone and it wasn't quite and it's like stuck like its hand on his cock for like the next 12 hours.
Turns to stone with cum face.
I was going to say, would you be like the old urban legend about if you piss off an aeroplane, it turns into a piss spear? There's just like a stone arc of...
An aeroplane?
Aeroplane? You say aeroplane?
Aeroplane.
Hang on. If you piss off an aeroplane, your piss turns to stone.
No, listen to me. You won't listen, that's your problem. You've got these buds in your ears. If you piss from an aeroplane whilst it's in flight, that's the old theory that it turns into a lance of piss.
Oh, if you piss off an airplane. Fuck one up.
Yeah, like
if you mug off an airplane. Yeah. Fuck you, play.
It's like, fuck you, man. Turns your piss to stone.
Play the reflection. It swings at you. Fuck you, man.
That's it. I'll turn your piss to stone, you fucking bastard.
Right.
That was a very confusing conversation.
It was. So anyway, yeah. Keep your eye out if you see any cum-faced gargoyles.
They're called spunky gargoyles. Yeah, keep an eye out for them. Probably there's a gargoyle on a church somewhere in Scotland or somewhere, which is a xenomorph from Alien.
Yeah. Can you hear him?
You've definitely got some kind of creatures living in the top of this recording studio.
It's the gargoyles.
Spunky gargoyles, be gone! We're not interested.
Yeah, what's the thing? If you run around the church so many times at midnight, they spit on you.
Yeah, exactly. If you're, if you're around the church 10 times, I hear they invite you to a very special party.
Yeah,
Gargoyle bukkake party. You don't want to go to one of those.
Just don't leave it till dawn because you might get stuck with 2 gargoyles in stone
they'll
form around you.
They'll find you laced in stone on the floor with just a circle of spunky gargoyle statues. What have you been doing? Nothing. It's like, oh, anything. The sun came up. Fuck. Speaking of famous Disney properties, have you seen the reboot in Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers?
Yeah. Andy Samberg and the guy from Big Mouth doing the voices.
Yeah, okay. It sounds like it's just going to be a parody on a lot of other Disney stuff.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be like a Who Framed Roger Rabbit type thing.
Yeah, interesting.
I think they're going to use all the licenses. I mean, Disney's like probably the best company to do like another Roger Rabbit thing.
Yeah, I wonder if it's got a Monterey Jack with his really bad cheese problem.
Yeah, it's got a very bad cheese problem.
Someone really needed to help that poor fucker out.
You're just looking forward because it's got a fucking gadget in it.
Well, come on, that Mussy must be fucking fantastic. Come on, she was the hottest cartoon mouse going there. Yeah, everyone knows it.
Who would you pick, her or Judy Hopps?
Judy Hopps is more Dave Cooper's thing. I don't want to take it off.
Yeah, because he'd fucking kill you.
Yeah, leave her alone. You leave Judy alone. Yeah, I'll stick with Gadget. I think. Yeah, she had that sort of hot nerdy mouse thing going on, you know.
That boiler suit zipped down halfway.
Yeah, she knew what she was doing. Fucking knew it.
Sexy rodent Annika Rice bastard.
Annika Mice.
Annika Mice. Whee! Episode name sorted. Well done, Ryan. Annika Mice making note of that. What you singing?
Annika Rice sings.
That's fucking Playdays, you chump.
Was it? Oh. Well, he had a fucking...
What stop is it? It's the Stews and Moron stop.
Stews and non-stop.
Holy shit! How's he supposed to stay kayfabe when you're doing things like that?
God, no, shit again.
Right, stay kayfabe, everyone.
Hashtag stay kayfabe.
It's not even funny. I don't know why I keep bringing that up.
Because you always go, fuck's sake, and that gets life. It gives me life. It gives me life. But yeah, Gadget. I mean, who are the top 5 weirdly sexy cartoon characters?
Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah, well, no, Jessica Rabbit is trite, mate.
Cartoon.
Yeah, Jessica Rabbit is trite. Everyone does Jessica Rabbit. Let's think outside the box a bit. Let's be different. Let's dare to be different.
Hard.
We are trenders. We are trendy influencers.
Alright, so right, so you got Gadget then.
Yeah, definitely. Gadget, yeah.
Has it got to be an
Lola Bunny.
It doesn't have to be an animal. Lola Bunny, I mean, again, a bit dumb, but I'll take it because it's not Jessica Rabbit. So at least you're trying. So yeah. Judy Hopps, I mean, sorry Dave, just saying. Judy Hopps may be up there. Yeah. Who else is a sexy cartoon character? You two stroking your beards.
Do they have to be animals?
I know, he's only listed animals.
Rogue from X-Men then.
Oh, she was lovely, wasn't she?
Lovely. That was a very tight fucking
And she called everyone
costume.
Sugar! Which was cool. Hey there, Sugar! And Gambit was always fucking creeping on her.
His face sock.
Yeah, his face sock.
Fucking Cajun face sock.
Yeah, I'll wear a balaclava, but make sure my hair and full face is exposed.
I watch Warzone where she's asleep and he's like fucking creeping on her, kissing her. It's like, mate, that's
boundaries.
Practically rape.
You've got the same with Wolverine and Jean Grey.
Imagine Professor X
simping over Jean Grey.
Imagine Professor X
Simperine over there. Yeah.
Oh, I hope when they do the film, he's not a simp for Jean Grey again.
Who's going to be playing it? But
Apparently it's Taron.
Oh, your brother Taron's doing it. Oh, guys.
I prefer him than Danny Radcliffe.
Danny DeVito.
Danny Radcliffe, can you imagine him, dude?
Daniel Radcliffe's really good at oddball, weird characters.
Yeah, but people are like people are going like, oh yeah, we should cast him. It's just because he's like pretty small.
Yeah,
but it doesn't have to be the case.
A 5'2",
look at Hugh Jackman.
A 5'2" Wolverine would be funny to be comic accurate, but
Danny DeVito. Hey, Jean Grey, what you doing? That'd be fantastic.
But it doesn't have to be that accurate. You just get someone that can portray the
end of the day
character well.
At the end of the day, the last actor to play Wolverine was literally called the Huge Jacked Man, so it doesn't matter how.
At the end of the day, they should just recast Carl Urban for the 3rd time.
Kerbin. Yeah.
I keep saying Kerbin. Yeah.
Kerbin still be the best Wolverine.
He's getting a bit older now, but
Yeah, problem is if it's in the MCU, they might think he's Scourge. You might get confusing.
I mean, if you see him in The Boys, it looks like fucking Wolverine and that.
Oh, does it?
The Boys.
Maybe we could get away with sneaking him back in and nobody will notice. There's been
He's
another
already
character
been in it twice, hasn't he?
in the MCU.
Yeah.
I remember he was Scourge in Ragnarok. Who else is he been?
I'm sure he was somebody else.
No, it wasn't. Just Scourge.
I got these from a place called Texas. They're called Des and Troy. Because together they destroy. He's a good character. I love him.
It would be your best pick for the X-Men in the films.
Oh, you got me really thinking about this now. So, as they are in the cartoon, so we are like young Charles Xavier.
Yeah, I need like a
timeline.
proper, like, a well done Cyclops.
So a guy that looks good when he's just practically painted blue.
No, I mean, like, there's a character. It's like a fucking self-righteous Boy Scout cock.
Self-righteous Boy Scout. Oh, I've only used Chris Evans as literally the biggest character in the MCU, so you can't really reuse him. He would be perfect. He's a Boy Scout, isn't he?
Yeah, Cyclops is like the ultimate extreme, though, isn't he?
Yeah. Who would you have? I don't know. This is a good question. Who could we cast? Shit.
Just cast Taron and all of them.
No, everyone.
Yeah.
Who's the actor at the moment who's in every film? It happens every now and
Tom
then.
Holland.
Doesn't it? Tom Holland, yeah. Tom Holland
We
is.
cast him as...
Tom Holland is Wolverine. Oh, come on!
No, I tell you, it would be a really bad choice. Mark Wahlberg.
Marky Mark!
Oh, I know. Zac Efron.
Oh, Zephron. He'd be good.
Zac
Yeah.
Efron would be a good Cyclops.
It would actually be a good Cyclops. Yeah.
Zephron's fucking weird, right? Because I'll see you as a little High School Musical boy for a decade.
Yeah, they became a fucking
Yeah,
beefcake.
he disappeared for a while. They came,
fucking rip.
that's what when did I see him? It was a fucking Baywatch it was. I was like, what the who's this guy? He's like, it's Zac Efron. I was like, no, he's fucking not. He's like,
were your loins tingling?
oh man, his loins weren't tingling when they watched that
Fucking
scene.
thick, wasn't he?
Yeah, even my dream friend The Rock was clearly in love with him. And so I thought, hang on a minute, that's not Zac Efron. He's like a boy that dances in a high school. Oh, about 15 years ago. No, he's a fucking monster of a man. What happened? Clearly someone's been doing step class.
You want to see him painted blue now, don't you?
Yeah, Cyclops.
To be honest, I reckon he'd be a pretty good Gambit as well.
Maybe.
I know everyone's like, oh, let's see Channing Tatum.
Yeah, but
Tatum.
why was Channing Tatum like? Why was everyone like all over the idea of him being Gambit? What was that?
Has Tatum been in the
know.
MCU yet? Isn't that,
No.
No, he was doing the
Cheating.
he was doing the Gambit film, wasn't he? And then when Fox got bought, they cancelled it.
I suppose I could see. I don't think he'd be bad at it. Maybe he's not the
Yeah,
best
but I don't know
choice,
why. Why he's not a Cajun or anything?
But can you think of any actual Cajun actors that?
I'm sure he could find an unknown.
Yeah, I mean that's it, isn't it? Why are people so scared to take a gamble on unknowns these days? That's how you get the best ones, like Tom Holland.
Anyone would be better than that
Unknowns.
Bam Margera look like from X-Men that they got off to play Gambit.
Oh yeah, Bam Margera looked like in X-Men Origins, the worst,
Yeah.
one of the worst films I've ever seen in my life. We went to the pictures to watch that. We were robbed.
I liked it.
It's alright, but it's, yeah,
You
it's
just
not the
call
best.
me Blob. It's like this is the level of writing we're dealing with. And fucking William can teleport around.
Oh, yeah.
William from the Black Eyed Peas.
Is he what character is he even supposed to be playing?
Just William.
Spectre. Whoever
Just
that
What's
is.
that?
Just himself, William. He just it's like,
In
hi,
fact,
I'm William.
they didn't even have any special effects. That's what he can do normally.
And, yeah, it's just William's powers.
Teleports to different chairs and turns around.
We've still not found the love yet, though. And who's the other one? Yeah, like what did they do to poor Deadpool, man? I mean, it's good that they got a joke out of Deadpool too when he went back and killed that version of himself. But
Yeah, when that happened, I was like, what? Because but the swords come out of his wrist, and they were fucking well long.
he couldn't talk, and he looked like a stupid.
Yeah, they had
Zombie.
extra like stinky Cyclops powers.
Yeah, I didn't get him. He was shite, man. That wasn't Deadpool. I'm glad they got him right afterwards. I'm getting emotional there, but yeah. See, I don't think the Sony
Didn't yours, where is the love? Didn't your school have that really cringy thing of them writing, putting the symbols everywhere?
So this happened just as I was leaving, and I was convinced in my memory that my brother and his mate did it. And he's like, no, fucking didn't. That's the fucking nerds did that. And I heard, like, the fucking little swats. I was like, no, it's definitely you. What, fuck off! So it's like, as Stu would say, as Stu loved so much the Mandela effect in my life that my brother was a Black Eyed Peas super fan. He put, oh, I love it, he wasn't. It's not part of the Stu universe. That's part of the Beefiverse.
So go on, explain what happened.
What, the Where's the Love thing?
Yeah.
So, towards the end of high school, I said, there's that song, Where Is the Love, by the Black Eyed Peas. Where is the love? And everyone fucking loved it, and it got to number 1. And in the video, there's these people went around sticking up the posters with a question mark on, say, where is the love?
Yeah.
Why is everyone being so mean to each other, etc. Which is, okay, fine. But when people started doing it in your high school...
IRL.
Which is the sort of the turn of the millennium in northwest England. It's like, no, it's not working. This isn't California, it's fucking Cheshire. All that, so I was like, what the fuck are you doing, fucking dickheads? So I was like, I don't get it. And I was convinced my brother was sticking them up. But he was actually tearing them down.
This is back when in high school you wore your backpack the wrong way round.
Yeah, you had to wear it on one strap. If you were a two-strapper, you're
ostracised, exiled.
Fucking paratrooper, weren't you? When you ran with 2 straps on.
Wasn't worth the stick.
Since then, I still wear my bag with just one strap.
Oh yeah, I can't. I'm like traumatised.
It's been programmed into your head, hasn't it? It's like when you're taught not to shit yourself when you're little. It's programmed into your head. Yeah. Although, just to pull back the sordid curtains before recording, I think Stu did lay some cottage cheese in his pants. The smell still hasn't cleared yet. But yeah, Morbius is meant to be shit as well.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when a film gets delayed like 4 times or something and gets rewritten.
I feel like Sony are doing it just to keep hold of the licenses at this point.
They have to do a film every 2 years, don't they?
I feel like everyone's like, just give it back to Marvel now. Like, no, we've got so many ideas. We've got
we've got the Sinister Six. We're going to do Silver Sable. We're going to do
there's that guy,
Catwoman,
Black Cat. Yeah,
he's the vampire guy. Fuck.
We're going to do Craven the Hunter.
Yeah, Crunter. We're going to do Crunter. Who's playing Crunter?
Whose whole thing is he hunts Spider-Man, but there's no Spider-Man for him to hunt.
It's Aaron Taylor Johnson, isn't it? Played it.
We'll get Kick-Ass to...
What the fuck? We'll get Quicksilver from the MCU to nip over and play him.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? Speaking of Aaron Taylor Johnson, I watched all the Godzilla films again recently, the recent ones.
Yeah.
I've never seen a tonal shift in the series. It's like happened so quickly. It's fantastic. The first one, they try to be quite grounded, don't they?
Yeah.
Like he's a US marine bomb disposal expert, and everything's quite sort of like quite a neutral colour palette, and they're using real world technology. Then the second one's fuck that. We've now got a big plane that can store other planes. It's like, oh, that's a bit of a sci-fi leap.
Which one was that one?
That's the second one. Godzilla lives in a nuclear cave deep under the ocean, and there's a special submarine that can go down there to wake him up with a nuke. Okay, this is getting more interesting. Then they do Skull Island, which fair enough is back in the 60s or 70s. John C. Reilly's a funny guy in it. He wasn't a funny guy in the first one. Or the second one. The third one's got a funny guy. It's got John C. Reilly in it as the World War II pilot that's been stranded on the island for years. And then the last one, they just fucking go all out. It's like...
the inside world thing.
Yeah, it's like there's a world inside the world. There's a comedy guy who does a podcast. Julian Dennison's in it, being a fast-talking Kiwi guy.
11's in it, being 11.
11's being 11. She was in the second one as well, to be fair. Continuing character. And the end takes place in a super neon Hong Kong. Like, mad neon, like Power Rangers on crack. Yeah. And Mechagodzilla's there, and it's like, yeah, they just gave up any. It goes from 0 to 11 in 4 films incredibly quickly. It's like, yes, I love it.
There's also like random cuts though. Like, there's a bit when they're on that spaceship that lands on King Kong's tummy.
Oh yeah. When they give him a defib with a ship.
But then he like cuts away, and it's like within a second, they're halfway down a street, like a mile
I've seen that. It's like he must have run very fucking quickly.
How did he get off King Kong? I wonder. Like abseiled down his hairs or something.
How do you get off King Kong?
It takes a few men, some spunky gargoyles,
some strong men.
Yeah. Well, imagine that thing.
Like a fucking bullet train.
Like Krakatoa. That goes off.
Fucking hell.
Gloopy volcano.
Like Pompeii.
It's like a swarm of spunky gargoyles just descended upon you.
Pompeii.
The Mount Vesuvius. But yeah.
Hot gorilla ejaculate.
There's just a bit at the end as well where the fight's finally over and King Kong's like, fucking hell. Out of breath and Godzilla.
Exhausted.
See Godzilla walking up to him. You see Kong's face, he's like, oh, fucking hell, lad. Come on, lad. Fucking hell. We've just fucking been mates. Don't do this again, lad. You had like
crash the cigar.
Yeah. But Godzilla, come on, lad. We're fucking sound now. We're fucking sound. And you see Godzilla looks at me and it's like, I like that kid.
You sound like kid.
You're a sound kid. And he just goes back in the ocean. And that's it. It's like, oh, that was nice. Fucking weird films is what I'm trying to say there.
But are they doing another one?
I don't think so. I think they're done now.
I was going to say, because they got left to fight, because they killed everyone.
There's that turtle with 3 heads that spins around.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only one I can think of, though.
Oh, yeah, there's baby Godzilla as well.
Yeah, you can bring back 90...
Oh, that little cunt.
You can bring back 90...
Do you remember him?
I think... Is he the one for the
Son
90...
of Godzilla.
No.
I've seen that in the thing, in the film.
Is that the one for the 90s Godzilla?
No, from like the Japanese films.
Oh, no,
So it's like a 90s cartoon mascot thing.
Yeah.
And he gets drop kicked by one of the
Fair
baddies.
enough. I've only got one regret from that last run of films. Nowhere at any point does it reference Jamiroquai's Deeper Underground. I was like, come on, now's the perfect chance, here it comes. No, it's not happened. What the fuck? That could have been the Avengers Assemble moment of the Godzilla verse. Yeah. But hey, what you gonna... I'm going deeper. There it is. Woo! Then go into that dream I had once where I was chasing him and I was a plane. But we won't talk about that again. I have problems. Real
I'm still
problems.
disappointed with Endgame.
You were disappointed with Endgame?
Yeah.
I thought it was really good.
The last fight was shit compared to like the last fight in like the Avengers in Avengers 1 and Ultron. It was poo.
I thought it was really good.
There's not enough team ups.
It was better than Ultron.
No, the last fight in Ultron was well good.
There's a bit where Captain America tries to choke out a robot. It's rubbish.
Yeah.
Why is he trying to choke out a
To
robot?
stop the oil going to his head.
Stop the oil in his veins.
Yeah.
No, Endgame was
There's not
better
enough
than
team
fucking
up
Ultron.
bits in it.
It was good, man. I like the bit where Thor and Cap were teaming up and they did that thing.
Yeah, then you take the little one, swapping hammers about.
Yeah. The only bit I didn't like about it was the bit where they completely write Doctor Strange off for the whole battle. You go and hold that water.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fucking fine.
Yeah, it's like
never mind, it was all
ridiculously
my
powerful,
idea.
isn't it? Yeah. It's like really powerful. It's like, just hold that water back. Could have got one of the other wizards to do it, couldn't he?
Yeah.
Not like
Frederick.
not like Frederick or Cumrag, not them shit
He
wizards.
could have got BD Wong do it, couldn't he?
Yeah.
He could have gone and sorted it out.
BD what?
Yeah, his mate, BD Wong. That's what the actor's called. I keep forgetting what the character's called. I think it's literally
Wong,
just called
yeah.
Wong.
Is it?
Yeah,
Benedict Wong.
his best mate, BD Wong, could have got to say the day. But he didn't, did he?
Oh,
Are they both
Wongy.
called Benedict? Yeah.
Yeah! What's the fucking chances? Do you reckon they called them ex-Benedict on set? Set banter.
Yeah, so multiverses, you can tell it's had rewrites.
Oh, okay, yeah. Extensive.
It had a lot of
Rewrites and
rewrites, didn't
reshoots,
it?
innit, yeah.
Yeah, so you can tell it's been rewritten to
Should
fit
we spoil it? I've not seen it yet, but I don't care if it's spoiled.
to fit narratives and stuff.
It
Well, yeah, this will be well after thinking.
does a good job of hiding the actual story from you when you watch the trailer.
Oh yeah, the trailer.
Oh, that's rare.
The
This is
trailer's a massive redirect,
One thing I would ask,
misdirect.
does it hold from What If with Evil Doctor Strange?
No.
No, I see, I thought that was him. I thought that was What If
everyone
Doctor
thought
Strange.
so. Yeah.
And there's
Just
a
a
there's a
random
bit in the trailer that's not in the film.
Oh, okay.
Innit?
Again, they did that for that. Remember the fucking... Again, back to Godzilla. The first trailer for that was well deceptive as well. Starring Bryan Cranston for the first 30 minutes. Remember that?
Yeah.
That's off the back of Breaking Bad. It's like, yeah, Bryan Cranston's a fucking G. I'm looking forward to seeing him fight. Oh, no, he's dead. It's Aaron Taylor-Johnson now. Never mind. Here's Quicksilver. He's here.
Yeah, there's a bit in Multiverse of Madness. Doctor Strange goes, he's like, things have gotten out of hand.
Yeah,
it looks like
that bit, yeah.
evil Doctor Strange.
It
but
does.
Yeah, that's not in the film.
Oh. It's like when they did Infinity War and you had Hulk running alongside everyone.
Yeah.
And then he wasn't there. It wasn't the absolute unit.
Yeah,
It
because
was
he
Ross
changed,
Kemp.
didn't he? Because he was supposed to
Yeah.
burst out the Hulk breaker.
That's right.
Because there's a Funko Pop of that happening.
Yeah, it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Instead, it was just Ross Kemp in the Hulk Buster armor, in the Unit Buster armor, wasn't
Yeah.
it? My name is Ross Kemp, and he's like, absolute unit. You
Yeah,
and
there's
me
there's
need to talk.
there's a deleted scene in Infinity War, isn't it, where he talks to the Hulk and he agrees to come back out and fight, but then they must have decided not to do that.
Yeah, because then you fucking ruin it. The whole character, the whole Professor Hulk.
Did
nonsense.
you not like Professor Hulk?
No.
I didn't like him either.
Fucking stupid.
I didn't like him either.
I liked it, but I thought he should have enraged at one point.
he was
and actually
alright.
got fucking.
He was
Yeah,
alright.
I like Hulk when he's like an OP rage machine.
Yeah, when he's the
And now
Hulk.
it's just like fucking. Now it's just fucking.
He's just like
Now it's just the Ruffalo.
the Ruffalo.
Yeah.
The Ruffalo. The Gruffalo. I like the bit where fucking what's the name punched him out of his body and he was back to normal like Mark Ruffalo Ghost. That bit was good.
Yeah.
What's the name? Sorcerer Supreme.
The ancient one.
Ancient one.
That's the one. She punched him out of his body. It's like, oh, just normal Mark Ruffalo again now. Sweet. Yeah, but yeah, I didn't like Professor Hulk very much either. He was alright, but he didn't Please.
He didn't even do anything in the film. He didn't get to like fucking see him full on rage
No.
Like in Avengers 1, that was about the best bit when Hulk fully unleashes himself.
The only thing
that's the only time it's ever happened in MCU.
The only thing he actually did was click the glove, and that's about all he did. He did science and clicked
he did
the
that,
glove.
and then he didn't even show up in the end battle. That's what I mean. The end battle was poo.
I kind of feel that if MCU had the X-Men property, that would have been Beast. Because he's pretty much just Beast.
Yeah, he played Beast role.
He did. He's just Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah.
Or that dude from Skins who turns into a
Basically,
blue sugar puff monster when he's
that
angry.
should have been the Beast doing all that bit.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, okay. That's fine. He dabs. Fair
We'll
enough.
just turn it into fucking Professor Hulk doing it.
Yeah. Well, he should have raged it in the last battle, I think, rather than just running down with his arm in a sling.
Yeah. Ooh, my arm hurts! Come here!
Like, how is that even damaging you? The fucking Hulk. You have like an OP fucking
Healing factor.
Yeah, healing
He
factor.
didn't really do much in the last fight, did he?
He wasn't there.
Chalkeye did more than him. He was just running around being Chalkeye. Going, I'm Chalkeye!
But Panther had some good bits in the last fight.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Being Panther.
He did. He did, may he rest in peace.
But like Shuri and everyone, and there was that really cringe fucking.
Oh, the cringed female Avenger.
I
Yeah,
didn't
with a
mind
female.
that. I didn't
It's like,
mind
oh,
that. It
come
was
on.
fine. It was fine.
Yeah, but you're thinking like
chances of
sorry,
them all
like
coming-
Shuri
We've
or
got your back.
Wasp or whatever. Just
Christ.
I'm like,
Stu's impression of Gwyneth Paltrow was on point there.
I'm like, sorry, it's Captain Marvel. She doesn't need any help from anyone.
It's like she's like the OP character now.
Yeah, I can't. It was fine. It didn't offend me or anything.
No, it didn't offend me. I just thought
the
like,
chances of them all being together on the battlefield was
Yeah, Shona
that's
was
really
like,
convenient.
it's like,
but
hang on,
it's
it's like,
fine.
oh yeah, we need help from the fucking Wasp who can go small.
Gamora, like,
Shuri
two
who
swords.
shoots shockwaves. Gamora who's just got a sword, and Nebula who's got a gun.
Don't forget
The
Gwyneth
Scarlet
Paltrow.
Witch and Captain Marvel are both here. I'm pretty sure they can win the whole thing on their own.
She's called the Skitch.
Yeah.
They're modernising now. They can change all the names.
They could have won the whole
get this
thing.
way.
We've been
what,
nerding
the
out on
Carvel,
Marvel for
Skitch and Carvel.
We've been nerding out on Marvel for a while.
Not Henry Cavill. Let's
move on.
Let's move on.
Actually, it's a good talk. There is one question I'll ask whoever posted this one about. It's just 2 words. Fucking whistling.
Oh yeah.
Talk me
You're not
through it.
talking about this yet.
Yeah, talk me
Oh,
through
it
it.
just fucking winds me up when people fucking whistle for the sake of it and it's not even a fucking tune.
You fucking hate my dad, though.
Right.
Fucking hell, he never stops. You're allowed to do it whilst you're waiting, or if you're awkwardly ejecting from the
Yeah,
cinema.
no, if
you can only do it if you're waiting in an overly animated way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like time
Like
for
Sonic.
you is passing really fast.
Remember we used to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to do this thing where it was like if one of us was taking ages, they won't be like doing like fast forward, like getting up.
Like if you fast forward someone waiting,
Yeah,
that's the only
fast-
time you're allowed to whistle.
It's like what the fuck you do is like waiting, but you take your fucking ages.
Yeah, time lapse of me waiting.
You've always
IRL.
Yeah,
You've
I'm
always
doing
been
an IRL time lapse.
So you're not a fan of whistling then?
No, there was a fucking cunt walking behind us yesterday,
Oh, yeah.
whistling, no tune, just whistling.
Where was that?
Well, he took his dog for a walk.
But there's a dog? The
Yeah,
Wizard
we've not
Verse has
seen
a
it.
dog?
Yeah,
It's like Pluto. It's not a real
it's-
dog. It's a man
Oh.
dressed like a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to fucking walk.
Yeah,
them,
it doesn't.
like
It
shit.
doesn't have fur. It's like really tight leather. It's weird.
Doggington Disguisement. I've
Yeah.
seen him around. Before.
Dog in disguise, man.
He's a strange guy. Don't
Yeah.
get too close to him.
It's got a really weird.
Butt plug. Got a butt plug. Fucking dog tail.
Always comes back to butt plug tails with you.
I know. Yeah.
Can't help yourself,
weird.
can you?
Speaking of butt plugs,
Speaking of butt plugs.
Segue.
Get used to this segue, a lot of people. Go
does it not bother that you have to pull out a grape's bum plug to eat it?
It could be a umbilical cord.
No, it's not. Have you seen the shape of it and the hole it comes out of?
So we're suggesting that grapes are connected to their plant by bum plug. And so
Yeah.
they gain sustenance through their bum plug.
Yeah, the gussy.
Yeah, through the gussy.
The grussy. Oh, excited. The grussy.
Don't have. I guess apples sort of have one as well because you pull the stem out, don't you? You sort of snap the bum plug off.
It's dick. And it
Apple dicks.
stalk. What else could it be?
Fucking hell.
What else could it be? Yeah. What else?
What else could it be? Because it's bumholes on the other bit, on the bottom, isn't it?
It's not the same for the green bit on an orange. where it hangs to the fruit. That looks like his little bumhole. Flick that off, don't you, before you peel it.
Listeners, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Flick his bum plug.
Yeah.
We're literally talking about whether fruit has bum-plugged dicks or asses. This is what happens.
What happens when you're stuck in the wizard verse?
Well, we've seen those what they say, navel oranges. That's clearly prolapsed anus.
Patrons, stick with us. Just stick with us, please. It will get better, I'm sorry. We're thinking of getting rid of Stu. Just stay with us. Fuck's sake.
Weirdly, though, if we did get rid of Stu, Cumrag would definitely leave.
Yeah, it's weird. I feel like they've got like a bet on us or something.
Yeah.
Like they're joined to us somehow. Kind of furthers the old discussion about...
People are going to start thinking we're doing impressions again if we're not careful.
Yes, which we're not. Of course we're not. Why would we do impressions of these wizards? They're rubbish.
Oh yeah, you didn't mention, speaking of Kong and Godzilla, they're in fucking Warzone next week.
In what context?
Just there.
Can you play as them?
Yeah, you can control
Godzilla
them.
with them over there.
No, like the full size Godzilla and Kong. I think you can just make Godzilla do like his atomic breath and stuff.
So you heard that?
Yeah, you get to play his dubstep cannon.
He does have a dubstep cannon, yeah, I never noticed that. Why? I guess that's my main question. It's like, it's becoming like Fortnite.
Because Snoop Dogg's in it as well.
Snoop Doggy Dog? What's he gonna do? Smoke some weed at you?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
It's turned into Fortnite. Oh, these fucking random pop culture references.
You ever seen, like, if you play Fortnite, it's fucking weird because you got like a 2D looking rig running around with like a realistic looking Master Chief.
Yeah, I played
and you got
it
aliens,
once.
Predator, and
I played it once and it was fucking horrible. I felt like I was having a seizure after 5 minutes of it. It's just, there's so many different systems within systems. It's like, don't forget to harvest 5 coins whilst you're also killing baddies, and also visit this place and you can drive a car and do a stunt. It's like, what's the fucking... It's just gaming for children. It's like, do everything at once all the time! It's like, I don't fucking get it. What a load of shit! There's one, and I was fighting around the Daily Bugle for some reason. But I was being, like you say, fucking Master Chief or someone. It's like, what? Why? Speaking of multiplayer games, what people play, I saw a really funny YouTube video of DayZ out at the time about where 2 guys open a shop. So they take over an abandoned supermarket and they put random stuff on the shelves and people come in and it's like, oh, you alright? Are you here to visit the shop? Oh yeah, hey guys, how you doing? It's like, yeah, come on in. It's like, oh, can I have that gun? What do you want to trade for it? And it's like really wholesome within the shop. Like they hire some guy to be the security guard. So if anyone gets found start stealing, they shoot them. A rival shop opens, so they throw guts at each other over the road until they leave. And then there's one bit where they put a display model bear trap down. So, oh, be careful of the... Oh, shit, stepped on it. So, why is there a bear trap here? It's a display model. You weren't supposed to interact with it, I'm sorry. Don't touch the displays, please. And they get employees, and they have like 5 employees, but it's like, whoever kills this guy gets like half a day off. So you got a 3% discount if you work here. It's fucking stupid. It's the kind of thing we'd do if we were apocalypse survivors. Just made me laugh a lot. It made me smile. And also another one where they were in this Russian RP server. And it was fucking scary, man. Like, the Russians take it very seriously. Like, they're all dressed in, like, proper military gear, like, all modded in. And they're just, like, horrible Russians. Like, they're bullying them, and they line a load of people up and execute them. It's fucking well made. It's like, how many hours do you put into being a psychopath? How many hours do you put into being a psychopath, Stu?
just naturally.
You're a bit psychotic. What games are you playing at the moment? Online? It's just Warcraft, isn't it? You don't play your shooty
Warcraft, a little bit. Played some Warzone with Beefus Greetus.
Oh yeah, with Has Wild of the Grief Burrito podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, we mentioned you.
Beefus Greetus.
Now you've got to mention us.
Yeah, Griefus Burritus.
Beefus Greetus was my Roman ancestor.
Oh, right.
Yeah, don't get them mixed up. Why Stu you do the crafty finger sniff?
Played a bit of
shit earlier.
Oh yeah.
Zoo Tycoon. No, not Zoo Tycoon. What's it called?
Planet Zoo.
Okay, is it good?
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah, you say there's nothing wrong with a good simulation game.
Yeah, I had a little fucking aardvark farm on the go. A warhog farm.
Oh, that's good. That sounds wholesome as fuck.
Yeah, you just basically breed them up and then fucking ship them off for money. So you can buy bigger animals.
I bet Ryan's just going to play Warcraft, aren't he?
Yeah.
Don't play that.
Pushing keys.
But yeah,
Pushing keys.
Pushing keys,
the mount.
You found any good gnomes recently?
gnomes.
Gnomes rule, horde rules.
Oh, well, no, you don't see many gnomes, to be fair.
I thought they ruled.
You don't see many gnomes, do you? You don't see many goblins either.
But like you
I
said,
think thick boys are still the rarest ones.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen.
that's
two
because
thick
we
boys.
said it, so nobody wanted to make us big, so they took them away.
Yeah, I've only seen 2 thick boys.
Thick boys.
Yeah.
Thick boys. But you said all the Alliance have left to stop being nonsense anyway. That's something that was to paraphrase you a few weeks back.
Because all the kids grew up.
That might have even been back in Chat Select, I'm not sure, but that's something you said at one time. So it's just hard now. Fun time for
There's not
everybody.
many lines left, so they're having to merge fucking. So the Alliance can play with Horde.
Still
You
the way,
know,
innit?
Yeah, it's like a. Yeah, you can join dungeons and
Cross-faction
cross
dungeons.
factions. Yeah.
It took 15 years, but it seems like the
So you'll,
Horde are
but
winning
you'll
now.
100% you won't be healing any alliance
What the
characters,
fuck?
would you?
No, I'm not healing him.
Just kick him out.
Stu, for fuck's sake, I've got a question for you.
Go on.
Instagram game ads.
I hate the fucking things.
Tell me about them.
Oh,
Well, basically, it'd be a video of some fucking man running through a gate that says +5. So then there'll be 6 men, and he kills someone, and then instead of going like the ×6, you're going at minus fucking like divide by 2, and it's like, oh, you stupid cunt, you're going the wrong fucking way, and then basically just lose whatever little mini game it is.
Yeah.
So you think, like, I could fucking play that better than you, and you try and download it, and it's a completely different fucking game. It's not even related.
Because there's no sort of regulation.
Yeah, and then you'll keep scrolling a bit more, and it'll be, instead of an army man that's running through these gates, it'll be like a fucking soldier,
An army man is a soldier.
like a knight or something,
Oh, okay, yeah.
and it'll be like chopping up with like barbarians or something, in exactly the same way. And then you scroll down a bit more, and it'll be zombie survivors killing zombies.
It's shit, isn't it?
yeah.
There's the mobile games are so bad.
But they're all not even related. If you get them, they're just fucking those time-gated, like, idle games.
I hate them. Remember years ago, these Clash of Clans used to have actual adverts on TV?
Oh, yeah. What was
So,
that?
What the fuck's Liam Neeson doing in a fucking mobile game advert? What is going on with the world?
Why did people bum Clash of Clans?
I don't know.
Why do people play mobile games? They're all terrible.
It's not like Master Wizard then when you were on it.
Yeah, that's weird. That
Oh, okay.
yeah, they're all terrible. Should just boycott them, not play them.
Yeah.
There's one that I used to play called Marvel Future something.
I remember that one. I remember you playing
Future
that.
Fight.
I remember you playing that, yeah.
Yeah, it's like Diablo, but
Yeah.
Marvel.
There was...
But then you get to the point where it's easier for you just to use auto win tokens, so you don't actually have to end up playing it. It's just like,
what's the fucking point, man? It's like they tried to do a Command and Conquer one, but that was boycotted. I don't know that was ever released. Because all the CNC fans were like, "Fuck you, man!"
you're not going to play the Warcraft one then?
No,
You know,
No, why
you're
would
going to play
you?
Diablo, eh?
no.
Yeah, you've got a mobile phone, haven't you?
You got a phone, haven't you?
Yeah, fuck
Yeah, it's
that
crossplay
shit.
with PC now.
Fuck that shit. What a load of crap. We can burn in hell. That's what I think of mobile
You got
games.
fucking phones, haven't you?
No, we're in the Wizard verse. We're not allowed phones. The Wizards took them off us. Speaking of Wizards, do we want to see what they're up to?
Yeah, can do.
Right. Stu, get the crystal ball. Let's have a look.
Go on, you have to get it warmed up and give it a good rubbing for us then.
Hang on. You hear it? It's making noises. Ooh.
So, Master Wizard, did you get my raven?
Jesus, Menalag, that was hilarious. That was you, wasn't it?
Yes, naturally.
Cumrag killing Fenrig and the podcast boys. Oh, that's fabulous. That's rich. It was a pretty long message, wasn't it?
What exactly do you mean?
The raven you sent. Hello. By the way, Semi Corralman. How is Semet Corral Girl? You still seeing her, right?
Sure I am. Thanks for asking.
No, but wait, what do you mean?
Excuse me, nothing. Good to see you. Is that some Turkey Towers? Excuse me.
Master Wizard, wait.
Cumrag, I'm not the one to bad-mouthing anyone. Your joke was amusing. But come on, man. you had one fatal flaw. Cumrag's such a dog, such a boring, spineless, teapot collecting lightweight that I couldn't fully appreciate it. I wasn't fooled for a second. Now, if you'd say Gandalf or Merlin, otherwise it was amusing. Now let's have lunch or dinner or something. Hilarious. Cumrag, a killer.
What are you talking about? Cumrag is what?
Oh, Christ. He can barely summon a succubus, let alone... What is it you said? What did you do to her? Now, if you'll excuse me, I really must...
Wait, stop! You don't seem to understand. You're not really comprehending any of this. I killed him. I did it, Master Wizard. I'm Master Cumrag. I chopped off Fenric's fucking head. I tortured dozens of podcasters, and the whole message I left with that raven was true.
Excuse me, I really must be going.
No, listen. You don't know who I am? I'm not Menelag. I'm Master Cumrag. I talk to you on the crystal ball all the time. Don't you recognize me? You're a fellow wizard. Now, Master Wizard, listen to me very carefully. I killed Master Fenric, and I liked it. I can't make myself any clearer.
That's simply not possible. And I don't find this funny anymore.
It never was supposed to be. Why wasn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not, you stupid bastard?
Because he's over there eating vol-au-vents.
No, he isn't.
Cumrag, stop daydreaming, you soft cunt. It's podcasting time.
Oh, I had a wonderful dream.
No, you didn't. Fuck off. Come on.
Anyway, fellas, now we're back in the room. What's been happening today?
I had a dream.
I was watching Cumrag mouthing things to himself. I don't know entirely what was going on.
I know, but he was staring at me the whole time. It was quite weird.
Let's go back to filling in these forms, shall we? I don't know what they're for yet, but let's do them anyway.
Oh yes, bureaucracy.
Yes, now we've registered for an LTD. Now we're a limited company. We have to do business things. Oh, come on, off we go.
Come on, Cumrag. Wake up. Let's go.
You spineless teapot collecting lightweight. Come on.
Oh well, that was the wizards. So
It's still businessmen then.
what happened back there though? I don't understand what happened. It's like Cumrag was having a dream, but we saw his dream.
Oh, it's like one of those. Did you see? It was like he was in a cloud above his head.
Oh yeah, we were, weren't we? That was really weird.
It looks familiar though. It's like I've seen it somewhere before.
Yeah, again, Ryan, same as last week. They watched American Psycho a couple of weeks ago. You know what they're like? They're very impressionable. They now think they are businessmen from like America in the 80s or something.
And they actually, I'm not even like exaggerating. They have actually got an office up there.
Yeah, exactly. It's very strange. It's all very odd. They've actually converted one of the main summoning chambers into an office with like a bullpen and cubicles.
But there's nobody else in there apart from them.
Yeah, what they've
They
done?
just go sit at a random desk and do jobs.
No, Stuart, they've cast some NPC spells now.
Oh, have they?
They're like imagine like Oblivion Age NPCs. They just walk around
They
having
turn really suddenly like, hello there.
yeah, they have really inane conversations, and they wander off to the other end of the room.
Yes, citizen.
Then they all go and lie in the bed in like a little room at night, and then come out the next day and carry on.
Start talking about mud crabs and stuff.
Yeah, and if you talk to them, they get really close to you, and it's very disconcerting. Don't talk to them.
Well, if you talk to them, they like stop what they're doing suddenly, stand up, spin on the spot to the face, and you go, "Yes, citizen."
Yeah, that's right. And you can ask them if they
And everybody else stops
Yeah,
around you.
it just watches you.
Stand still.
It's because they're a hive mind. They can only do one conversation at a time. They'll ask you. You can ask them about rumours. If they heard any
They got
rumours.
physics, so you can like knock them over into stuff.
Well, I saw one fall over, get trapped in the door, and just fucking freak out.
Oh,
There was
right,
like,
so, like, early
jerky,
physics.
jerky noodles going on all over the place. One of the witches had to come and burn him to death with a fireball. It was the only way. He started screaming like the thing, like like that. You had to destroy it. It wasn't a good situation. So yeah. Anyway, the wizards, they're fucked up, man. To help us, right, we're thinking maybe we could fortify this room a bit from the wizards. stay away from them. To help us, fortify the room, aka improve the podcast, why not head over to www.patreon.com/kidnapped by wizards. And if you go over there, you can give us as little as $2 roonies a month. Just $2 a month. And we will give you in return access to the drip tray, the sickest, filthiest mini-sodes known to man. Where Stu and Ryan fuck for my... No, wait, that's the wrong one. That's the other hidden episodes. It's where we go up to a mountain where some Urukai live, and they forge us a Rule 34 story.
Yeah, as bizarre as it sounds, it's all true.
Yeah, it's true. Everything's true in this podcast. Speaking of the drip tray, guys, who do we want the Urukai to write about today? Who have we talked about? Wolverine and... No, we've done the
Wolverine, haven't we?
Yeah, we did. Tom Holland, no, Tom Holland's a real guy.
What about
Thomas the Tank Engine?
It's a bit out of the blue.
No, should we do a classic Sonic? We're not doing a Sonic one for a while.
You could do a gadget.
What about Sonic and Thomas the Tank Engine?
Alright, yeah, Sonic and Thomas the Tank Engine, and then Gadget and Lola Bunny.
Oh, sexy. Alright, there we go then. That's the drip tray, so don't forget, Patreon, head over there, man. It's fucking
So if you
cool.
like cartoon animals doing things to each other,
If you want to hear about sexy cartoon animals banging each other,
Oh,
fucking
sexy.
pounding each other.
or a sexy cartoon train.
Yeah, sexy. Hang on, isn't he? How old's Thomas the Tank Engine?
He's old enough. He's old enough.
Well old.
He's at least 100
I
years
watched him
old.
when he was
now.
he's at least 30 years old.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Fucking hell. It's just he gets so many new coats of paint you can't really tell. So if you like Sonic and his Herm parts, he's the. I feel like he's the MC of Rule 34 now, isn't he? He's the main character.
Yeah.
If you want to see Rule 34's main character
And
pounding
plus,
down on
we're
a train.
going to create this will become canon. That he
Yeah.
fucks trains.
Because say Sonic's Twitter account was famously said that everything is canon.
Yeah.
Everything is
Everything, which is why we're officially part of the Sega.
Yeah, we wrote
franchise.
ourselves into it.
Yeah.
That's it. We wrote ourselves into it, and therefore it's canon. Therefore,
No, we're Sonic canon.
Yeah, release a new fucking Sega console. We say so. We are part of your canon.
Wait, could you force that? If you said, Sonic said, Sega are developing a new console,
Yes!
it's canon. Therefore, it's happening.
You heard it here first on Kidnapped by Wizards. The Dreamcast 2 will be along shortly. Okay, I think we're done, guys. Anything else we want to say before we round out again? Or
Better than the GameCube too, wasn't
the game what?
it? Exactly.
Never heard of him. Not really the GameCube 1.
This badly selling console that has lags.
That's from Grief Burrito.
Yeah.
You must have dreamed it. I don't think it's real. Alright then. We peacing out? Yes, we are. Let me tell you about Kidnapped by Wizards and where you can find us on the internet and stuff like that. First of all, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts, all of them lot. Get on there. Please, come on. Don't be stingy. Give us a 5-star review. We make you laugh, we make you cry, we make you think. We're sorry about Stu. We will improve on that. Just give us 5-star reviews. Come on, it's good.
Well, grapes have bum plugs,
You
alright?
shut up! You can also find us on Twitter, the social media place, at Kidnapped by Wizards, or is it KBW Podcast? I always get confused.
What's the Twitter handle?
That wizard pod.
It's that Wizard Pod! That's the one. Twitter. I knew that really. It's a part of the thing I was doing. Yeah,
It's a sketch,
It's a bit.
yeah, it's a sketch. Yeah, yeah.
It's a bit.
I was in character. It's satire. At that Wizard Pod. Yeah, find us there. We're also on Instagram. Back on there, aren't we?
Yeah.
Don't know what we do on.
Not that wizard pod.
No, what do we do there? Anything?
Nothing. Because it's fucking useless.
Well, yeah, it's crap. Innit?
Yeah, it's fucking shit.
I left Instagram some time ago. And we're also have an email address. It's still the old email address though, because why would we get a new one? It's got everything on it already. At sharpselect@gmail.com. Like we said before, we're also on Patreon. www.patreon.com/kidnapped by wizards. Head over there, chuck us some dollaroonies. It'll be worth it, man.
Yeah.
There's hours of Real 34 to be
Fucking hell.
Sorry, I got excited again. This has been Kidnapped by Wizards, and we're going to go back to sleep in our weird little barracks. Bye.
Well, it's just not a thingy bed anymore.
Do you remember back in the day when the wizards used to leave the tower in weird ways all the time for no particular reason?
Fucking weirdos. Used to move
Like,
through-
they'd, like jump out of the window and shit.
They'll just
rappel
They'll
down.
just walk past us and go back in again.
Yeah. Remember that? Weird, wasn't it?
Fucking weirdos. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Why isn't it possible?
Line.
It's just not.
Just not. Why not, you stupid bastard?